Thomas Tuchel, frightened. Chelsea duo N'Golo Kante and Christian Pulisic could get injured while on international duty. Thomas Tuchel admits he's a bit frightened. N'Golo Kante and Christian Pulisic could suffer injury setbacks while away on international duty ahead of Chelsea's next match with Leicester. Kante was sidelined with a muscle problem and therefore missed Chelsea's recent victories over Norwich and Malmö, but the midfielder returned to play 85 minutes of the Premier League Liga's 1-1 draw with Burnley on Saturday. Pulisic, meanwhile, has endured a miserable time with his fitness over the last 2 seasons, making just 4 appearances in all competitions for the Blues this season due to an ankle issue. Both players were called up by their respective nations, France and the United States, despite concern at Chelsea regarding their apparent lack of match fitness. World champions France take on Kazakhstan and Finland in their upcoming qualifiers, while the USA face Mexico and Jamaica as they look to secure a spot at Qatar 2022. We are happy on one side when our players get nominated because they are proud to play for their country and we want to have the best players that are nominated, Chelsea head coach Tuchel told reporters. On the other side, we would love to rest the players, of course, and give them some days off to disconnect and relax. With the guys who come from injuries, it feels a little bit like we take care of them, and by doing that we take into account where they play and travel. This is the case with N'Golo and Christian. We have prepared them over the last 2 weeks for us but also so they free to go to their national teams and hopefully get the minutes that elevates them to a higher level when they come back, but if they do not get injured in the matches. This is a constant balance and we have no control over it. So I'm always a bit frightened. Tuchel hopes the USA are careful with Pulisic given the winger is still struggling with some discomfort in his ankle. If you look at the minutes, the question is maybe answered. I hope they don't overuse him, are responsible enough, the German added. Christian still feels a bit of pain. He absolutely wants to come back and it's a matter of pain management. It's not a matter of re-injury of still being injured. It's just still painful but he tried hard, he wanted desperately to come back and we needed him back. So it was a good start in Malmö and today he had 10 minutes. We are a bit worried. Hopefully, he himself is responsible and doesn't get carried away by emotions and by helping his country to win a super important match. Hopefully, all goes well and the minutes will elevate him so he comes back stronger. John Terry claims Declan Rice is the world's best in his position and Reece James could become an all-time great. John Terry has made bold claims about West Ham's Declan Rice and Chelsea defender Reece James following their impressive starts to the season. Rice, 22, produced another solid display as the Hammers pulled off a 3-2 victory against Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool at the London Stadium on Sunday. The England international, who starred for the Three Lions at Euro 2020, has taken his game to another level in recent seasons as a defensive midfielder, attracting transfer interest from the likes of Chelsea and Manchester United along the way. And Blues legend Terry has taken to social to claim that Rice is currently the world's best in his position. The ex-England defender said, "Declan Rice is the best in his position in world football. What a player." Meanwhile, over at Stamford Bridge, James has excelled as a right wing back under Thomas Tuchel, registering an impressive 4 goals and 3 assists in 8 Premier League games this season. When asked by a user on Twitter whether the 21-year-old could go on to become the greatest right back of all time, Terry replied, "Potentially, yes. But I always feel longevity is the key and performing year after year makes you the very best. I absolutely love Reece and feel he has everything to be the very best." Chelsea reportedly keeping tabs on this Fenerbahce defender. A recent report has claimed Chelsea FC are on the lookout for a new defender in the January transfer window, which is barely a few weeks away. The reports revealed that the Blues are planning to launch a bid to sign Fenerbahce defender Attila Salih. The Sun quoted anonymous reports in Hungary and Turkey claiming that Salih has attracted interest from a number of clubs after the central defender impressed in Hungary's Euro 2020 campaign this summer. There are claims that the 23-year-old has prowess similar to that of Liverpool defensive and the Netherlands international Virgil van Dijk. According to the Sun reports, Leicester City and West Ham United have in the past shown interest in the Hungary international, but he stayed put in the Super League. The Sun revealed that reports in both Hungary and Turkey suggested Chelsea FC are also monitoring Salih with the possibility of signing him in January. Chelsea are reportedly ready to make an offer in the region of £17 million for the Hungarian defender. This comes as the Blues are likely to lose some of their defenders at the end of this summer. Genoa boss Shevchenko planning raid on Chelsea for Pulisic as part of double transfer swoop with Zinchenko also targeted. New Genoa boss Andriy Shevchenko could move for Chelsea star Christian Pulisic and Manchester City ace Alexander Zinchenko, reports suggest. Shevchenko replaced Davide Ballardini in the Italian side's dugout and has his work cut out for him as the club is hovering in 17th position, just a place above the relegation zone. According to Socolo 19, the AC Milan legend has been reassured by the owners that investment will be made to boost his new squad. The Ukrainian head coach is determined to raise the bar at the Luigi Ferraris with some high-profile additions and is looking into his former club Chelsea. The 45-year-old is reportedly keeping tabs on Pulisic, who recently returned from injury. The 2004 Ballon d'Or winner is also looking into some of Ukraine's best following his 5-year stint as the national team's manager. Thus, Shevchenko is also monitoring Zinchenko, who is struggling for minutes at City. And of course the legendary striker has turned his attention to Milan, the club where he spent 8 years and enjoyed tremendous success. He is mainly targeting Samu Castillejo and is also keeping an eye on Vitaly Mykolenko, who plays for another former club of his at Dynamo Kiev. Genoa's hopes have been significantly boosted after Shevchenko's appointment because he knows everything there is about Italian football. The Milan legend won the 2003 Coppa Italia and the 2004 league title as well as the 2003 Champions League with the Rossoneri. And he is set for a baptism by fire as he will take on his former manager José Mourinho's Roma after the international break.
That is on Chelsea News today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.